Hi everybody, welcome back to Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. In the last episode we thrashed Baron Blade pretty well. Legacy, his nemesis, took a bit of damage, but everybody else made it out okay. That's one villain down. Today's Omnitron. Take a look at him real quick. He's another difficulty 1. In fact, he's the only other difficulty 1 besides Baron Blade. Omnitron's nemesis has not been released yet. It has been released in the tabletop version, and interestingly enough, he's his own nemesis. And I'm not going to talk about it too much more there, other than obviously there's a Omnitron hero that will come out in a future expansion. So for now, we're just going to pick base heroes that I didn't get to play with last time. There's still plenty to pick from, so let's see. Let's do Haka, and Ra, and Tachyon. Unity. I think this would be an interesting team. Unity is technically not a part of the base game. She's part of the first mini pack that came out that also added the hero, or the villain, Ambuscade. But I think it's okay. I think that still counts. We did Insula Primalis last time because of I think Bunker it was. He was controlling the environment so much, the environment didn't get to do very much. So let's go with... I did Megalopolis in the tutorial, so let's skip that. Let's do the Ruins of Atlantis. No, I did the Ruins of Atlantis in the tutorial, yes. So now, let's do Megalopolis today. Let's get started. So a little bit about Omnitron. He is a machine, as you can tell by the giant machine eyeballs here. Offensive programming online. Destroy humans. And Haka says, haha, battle. This will be fun. So we don't know much about Omnitron at this point, I don't believe. Other than he was an AI that was created, and during one of his upgrades, he found sentience, and apparently is using that sentience to destroy humans. So let's take a look at him real fast. He has 100 hit points. At the start of the game, Omnitron enters play self-aware robotics factory side up, which he is now. At the start of the villain turn, Omnitron's villain card flips to the other side. Omnitron flips only once each villain turn, so I'm guessing on the other side it's going to say flips. At the start of the villain turn, Omnitron's flips, so yes, every villain turn he's going to flip. So when he's the robotics factory, at the end of the villain turn, the villain trash is shuffled, and cards are revealed from the top until one drone or component is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are placed back in the trash. When Omnitron is destroyed, Omnitron's villain character card is removed from play, but the heroes can't win until there are no devices in play. So we're going to have, if you think about the lore, kind of, he's got all these arms or all these appendages with all these weapons and devices. And we have to destroy all of them before he's destroyed. So since he's going to flip every turn, let's go ahead and read this side too. At the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. So, on this side, the robotics factory, he's going to be playing extra components and extra drones. On this side, the rampaging robot side, he's just going to be playing more cards, 2 instead of 1. But just like Baron Blade, he doesn't really have any innate damage to himself, so all of his damage is going to come from his devices and his drones. So let's see what he does. Let's go ahead and start. So he's flipping, yes. Play the top card. An automation drone. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP X energy damage, where X is the current HP of this card, so 4. This can do 4 damage. It's rampaging, so here we go. Ongoing. Remember, ongoings just stay out and play unless I have something that destroys an ongoing card. It just will stay out forever. After Omnitron is dealt damage, Omnitron becomes immune to that type of damage. Whenever Omnitron is dealt a different type of damage, Omnitron's damage immunity changes to that type. So I'm gonna have to change up my damage immunities. I have Haka is a lot of melee. Oh, there goes the automation drones attacking Haka. That's fine. And that's all Omnitron's gonna do. So I've got Haka. He's a little tanky. He has high HP. He can restore that those HP. He can increase his own damage by quite a bit. Let's take a look through here. Whenever an environment card is destroyed, you may draw a card. Very good. I'm probably going to play this. Ground Pound. When this card enters play, discard 2 cards or destroy this card. I'm not sure why it's not just when this card enters play just discard 2, and just if they don't want to do this, then they just wouldn't play it. Anyway, non-hero cards cannot deal damage, so for one whole turn, just can't deal damage. Punish of the week. Whenever Haka would damage the non-hero target with the lowest HP, increase that damage by 1. Whenever Haka would damage the other target, any other target, reduce that damage by 1. So punish the week. Obviously, you want to attack the lowest HP target with Haka when this is out. And Rampage. Haka deals each non-hero target 5 melee damage and each hero target 2 melee damage. Rampage is extremely potent, as Haka has a lot of abilities that will increase his damage for one specific attack. So, I might be rampaging in the future. We'll see, depending on how the game goes. For now, I think I'll play Dominion. And what's Haka's base power? Haka deals one target 2 melee damage. Well, I think that the automated drones would be good to go ahead and take out. So I'm going to attack them. And I do 2 physical, or 2 melee to them. Alright, on to Ra's turn. Ra is the sun god. So as you can expect, lots of fire damage. And that's what he does, lots of fire damage. So, we'll go through these real fast. Fire Blast, 1 target, 5 damage. 5 fire damage, very straight up. The first time Ra is dealt damage by a target each turn, Ra deals that target 2 fire damage. Wraith has a very similar ability. I think it's called Combat Stance, but it basically does the same thing. Living Conflagration. When this card enters play, Ra deals 1 target 2 fire damage. Power, Ra deals 1 target 1 fire damage and draw a card. And then when this card enters play, Ra regains 3 HP. Increase all damage dealt by 1. So I think the Staff of Ra is a good play. It's just going to increase all of his future damage by 1. The healing is going to go to waste. So maybe I won't do that, actually. Maybe I'll just play Living Conflagration, which lets me deal 1 damage and draw a card so we can get some card draw. So let's go ahead and spend the 2 that I get on playing this card to destroy the automation drones. Or automaton drone. There you go, automaton drone. And it's destroyed. Good. So now I can use this power. It's only going to do 1 damage. Not a big deal. Now he's immune to fire, so I need to remember that. He's become, Omnitron used adaptive plating subroutine to become immune to fire. Thankfully Tachyon and Unity are not going to deal any fire damage, but he got to draw his card, and there's his draw for the end of the turn. Now we're at Tachyon, who is basically the Flash, as you could perhaps see by this character card here. Extremely fast. Tachyon does not much, as she's building up burst, and then she can do insane amounts of damage. Insane. So I want to spend these burst cards. She does more damage later on in the game based on how many burst cards, as you can see with this little subtitle burst here, how many burst cards are in her trash. So I've got 3 burst cards. 1 target, 1 melee damage, draw a card. Each player, draw a card, play a card. And each non-hero target, 1 melee damage. He's immune to fire right now, so melee will work. Deals each non-hero target 1 sonic damage. Targets dealt damage this way cannot deal damage at the start of your next turn. Okay, so I think I'll do Fleet of Foot. Everybody will get to draw a card, and I'll get to play another, so there's really just no downside at all to this. I think I just drew a second staff with Ra, so that's really not going to be very useful. So I think we'll do Nimble Strike. 1 damage. Not a big deal. Switches his defense, or his immunity to melee, but it'll put burst cards in her trash. So now Tachyon has 2 burst cards in her trash, so that's really good. Reveal the top card of your hero deck. You may discard that card. So let's see. Do you want to discard this? If Tachyon will be dealt 3 more damage from a single source, redirect that damage to a target of your choice and destroy that card. So when I want to play that next turn, if I'm not going to want to play it next turn, then I definitely should just throw it away. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. I actually like that even better. So I'll draw this as a part of it. No, I'll just hold on to it. That might have been the wrong idea. Yeah, because I just drew it just now. I don't know. Okay, Unity. I discussed Unity a little bit in the tutorial, but I'll go over her a bit in depth now. She has her power deals no damage, unlike most of the other heroes that we've looked at so far. Instead, she can destroy 1 equipment card, and if you do that, put a mechanical golem from your hand into play. So you could imagine she's taking apart some piece of equipment and building a golem out of it. Um, she has a bunch of cards already. We'll go over the bots first. Platform bot. This card cannot be played during your play phase. All bots will say this. This card cannot be played during your play phase because she has to sacrifice equipment to play them. So, reduce damage dealt to this card by 1, which it has 3 HP. At the end of your turn, this card deals 1 target 3 energy damage. Now, I'm not sure if I get to pick which target. I assume so, because it doesn't say highest or lowest. But we will see. Raptor Bot. Again, this card cannot be played during your play phase. At the end of your turn, this card deals 1 target X melee damage, where X is the number of mechanical golems in play, plus 1. This is extremely good. Obviously, if there's 4 golems out, she's going to do 5 damage with this 1 Raptor Bot. If she has 4 Raptor Bots out, well, that's 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. It's a lot of damage. However, they only have 2 HP. And anything that's going to target the lowest hero target is almost always going to kill the Raptor Bot first. Anything that does AoE is also going to hit these. So, not very good. They're not going to stay out for a long time, but when they're out, they're very strong. Last up for the bots, Turret Bot. At the start of your turn, this target deals 1 target 3 projectile damage. So I have start of turn and end of turn. And then I have Brainstorm, draw 2 cards. Unity deals up to 3 targets 1 lightning damage. And Construction Pylon, which, look at this power. Put up to 2 mechanical golems from your hand into play and destroy this card. Very potent. That's actually what I'm going to do right now. Actually, before I do that, let me not make this mistake. At the end of your turn, this card deals 1 target 3 energy damage. So, Tachyon did, I think, melee? Yeah, so he's currently immune to melee. So energy will go through on the platform bot, and then melee will go through on the Raptor Bot. So good. I'm going to use this power to sacrifice Construction Pylon. I'm going to put both Platform Bot and Raptor Bot into play. Great. She's going to draw a card, and then both of these should trigger. So yeah, Platform Bot's going to deal 3 energy damage. Zap. He's immune to energy, but I'm going to turn around and hit him for melee for 3. So on my first turn, I've done 8 points of damage to him, which is pretty good. Alright, let's see what Rook City is going to do. Not Rook City, Megalopolis. Hostage situation. Hero cards cannot be played. At the start of the environment turn, each player may discard 1 card to destroy that card. So, through my whole next round until I get to the start of the environment turn, I'm not going to be able to play cards. I'm just going to have to just use what I've got. He's going to flip. He's going to become the Robotics Factory. Terraforming. Destroy all environment cards. Alright. Play as many villain cards as environment cards were destroyed. So he's going to play 1 extra card. Oh, and Dominion triggered off of Haka. Remember that Haka has Dominion in play, which will let him draw a card every time an environment card is destroyed. So that worked out really well for me. Haka gets his third Rampage. Apparently I really need a Rampage. A Repair Drone. At the end of the villain turn, Omnitron regains X HP, where X is the number of drones in play, plus 1. So he's going to heal a little bit. He's going to play a drone from his trash, which we knew was the Automaton robot. Automaton? Yeah. Automaton drone. So he's going to regain 3, and the Automaton drone's going to shoot. And he's going to hit my pick Raw this turn. And he'll do 4. Alright. So now might be a good time to play Punish the Weak. Although Teaha is extremely good. 2 targets, 3 melee damage. That will nearly kill both the Repair Drone and the Automaton drone. I'm going to say that wrong every time, by the way. However, Omnitron's immune to melee. Oh, but these are drones, so they won't care. Drones are not immune. Only Omnitron is currently immune. So Teaha would be a great choice. Punish the Weak would be good. But I'll only hit one of them for 3 instead of both of them for 3. So Teaha seems like a just stronger choice. So I hit this drone for 3. And then the other drone for 3. And remember, I'm only really killing these drones temporarily. My second Punish the Weak. I'm just kind of getting a lot of repeat cards. These drones are only ever dead temporarily. Remember that every other round, Omnitron is going to pull 1 drone from his trash and put it back into play. So I'm always going to be dealing with these guys, which is fine. Do I have anything that will deal multiple targets any damage? 1 target fire. Each non-hero target X fire damage or X the number of environment cards in play, which is currently 0, right? Yeah, no environment cards in play. The Staff of Ra may be good to play now, since my HP is down by a few. So I'll go ahead and play Staff of Ra. I have 2 anyway. Regain 3 HP. Then I'll go ahead and use Living Conflagration, destroy the offensive drone. It's going to take 2, so a little bit of overkill, not a big deal. And there's his draw for the turn. And he gets a second draw, that's right, because Living Conflagration gets him 1. So he gets 1 draw there and 1 for the end of his turn. I got a second Flame Barrier. Okay, here's Tachyon. Definitely going to play Research Grant, and I'm going to use its power. I'm going to be using this power a ton, because I want to get cards and I want to discard burst cards all the time, all the time, all the time. Pushing the limits. This lets me run around the globe really fast. Kind of like Superman flew around the globe in that, I think it's the second Superman movie, the Christopher Reeves movie. Maybe it's the first. Anyway, I'll deal 2 damage to myself every turn that I do this, but I'll be able to play an extra card and draw an extra card every single turn. Very strong. Alright, let me discard 1. Definitely want to destroy each. Oh, this would have been good if I had skipped Ra's damage and just done it here, but that's okay. Let's discard. Well, these are all a little useful now. I guess we'll go ahead and get rid of Synaptic Interruption. It's a burst card. Always want to be getting rid of burst cards with her. Research Grant is a free thing that I can discard. Unfortunately, it's not a burst card, but I can't do anything about that. Okay, Unity. 1 hero may use a power now. If that power deals damage, increase that damage by 2. So I can use one of these 2 bots to destroy the repair drone. Not worried about that at all. 3 targets, 1 lightning damage. I think I will use Brainstorm though, just because I can't think of anybody who really needs to use a power right now. Let's take a look at Haka, Tayaha. Might be okay. I guess I could do that instead. I mean, again, we're gonna get a lot of overkill here. Research Grant. I think I'll use Brainstorm. B-Bot. And Inspired Repair. So I'll deal 1 for sure to the drone. The repair drone to kill it. And 1 to Omnitron. Now, unfortunately, Omnitron gained HP in this last round. I did not perform a lot of offense against Omnitron. And that's just kind of how every other turn is going to go. I believe he's going to, yeah, don't deal anybody else damage. That's just how each other round is going to go against Omnitron, because he's going to be playing extra bots. I don't think I want to destroy an equipment card. I can actually destroy someone else's equipment card. So I could actually destroy the Staff of Ra if I wanted to. Or I think Tayaha's equipment, yeah. Do I want to play Turret Bot or B-Bot? B-Bot, when this card is destroyed, deals 1 target 2 projectile damage, and you may destroy an ongoing or environment. So that's not that great. Turret Bot would be pretty good though. 9 HP, pretty strong as well. And it would increase Raptor Bot's damage by 1 too. So I think that actually would be worth it. I'm going to play Bot Hack and destroy the Staff of Ra to throw out my Turret Bot. Now it's not going to do anything now because he's a start of turn, which is fine. So Platform Bot's going to deal 3. And now he's immune to energy, but he's going to turn right back around, and Raptor Bot's going to hit him for 4 now because the Turret Bot is out. So 4. So it actually looks like, yeah, so I actually did gain some damage on him this turn because of my bots. Worked out very well. Alright, let's see what the environment will do. Plummeting Monorail. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals to 2 targets with the highest HP, 5 melee damage each. This is going to include Omnitron for a long time. So I may want to just leave Plummeting Monorail out there until I can just straight up destroy it, because he's going to take 5 damage. Alright, he slipped back over. Well, never mind. He's going to terraform yet again. Destroy the environment card. Haka will draw Haka of Battle. Here's what I was talking about before. This is how Haka can increase his damage by a lot. Draw 2 cards, then discard 1 or more cards. Increase the next damage dealt by Haka by 1 for each card discarded this way. So you could fill up Haka's hand with a ton of draw, because he has a lot of draw. Play Haka of Battle, draw 2 extra cards, and then discard 6 cards. And then his Rampage becomes deal 11 to every enemy. Now that will also become deal 7 to every friendly, but if I'm going to win the game with that, why not do it? Alright, so he's going to play Technological Singularity. Oh, destroy all equipment cards. Omnitron deals each hero target 2 lightning damage for each equipment card belonging to that hero destroyed in this way. Well, that's very unfortunate. Teia was destroyed. He'll take 2. Haka will take 2 energy damage. Oh, good, that was it. Oh, I'm very glad, actually, that was it. Okay. Disintegration Ray. At the start of the villain turn, Omnitron deals the 5 energy damage to the hero with the highest HP. Destroy this card when Omnitron is dealt 7 or more damage in 1 round, since this card entered play. So I have to do 7 damage to him. I really don't think that's going to be a problem at all. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem. He's immune to melee damage, which is unfortunate because Haka is nothing but melee damage. So what can Haka do right now? Haka can do nothing. I guess he can just play Punish the Weak. And then that will set him up to continue to beat on these drones. And if I can use Haka to kill the drones every round, that will leave 3 other characters to deal damage to Omnitron. So I think that's a good play. I don't want to use the power to destroy that card, and this will do nothing. So skip. Okay, Ra's up. Now he has another staff. That's good. Now, let me take a moment. Platform Bot will hit Omnitron for 3. Raptor Bot will hit him for 4. So that's 7 right there. Plus another 3. So this Disintegration Ray is not going to trigger, even if I don't do a lot of damage with Ra. So I think what I will do is, I could do 3 damage to him now. But I like this card draw for him for now. So I think I will continue using Living Conflagration. It'll do 2 damage. 1 from it, the power itself, and then 1 from the Staff of Ra. So now he's immune to fire. Huh, Summon Staff. Well, I believe there's only 2 staffs in his deck, and I, of course, have played them both, and now I've just drawn both Summon Staff cards. So this was not the best round for Ra, for sure, but that's okay. Alright, I think pushing limits is what we want to play. We're in a pretty good spot. Omnitron is not going to be doing a lot of offensive damage. I've got Research Grant. I want to be powering through as many cards as possible with Tachyon. So I'll do that. I can play another. And I think I'll do Quick Insight. I'll just draw 3 and then discard 2. Okay. May play up to 2 cards now. I don't really have many. Oh, I need to discard. Okay, well I can discard Research Grant. It's unfortunate I'm not getting rid of a second burst card there, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this because I don't foresee many times where a target's going to have 2 or fewer HP. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. And then I can use her power again. Look at her top card. Do I want to get rid of Supersonic Response? Deals 1 target 2 melee damage. If that target dealt Tachyon damage since your last turn, deal additional 2 sonic damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and toss that. Again, I want those burst cards to be in my trash. Alright, on to Unity. Just going to hit Omnitron for 3. Perfect. Alright, she just picked up Robot Reclamation. Move up to 5 mechanical golems from your trash to the top of your deck. And draw a card. There's no golems in my trash. No. Inspired Repair is draw a card. Play a card. Each mechanical golem regains 3 HP. Well, they're all full now, so that'd be kind of a waste. Hasty Augmentation. So I could let Ra do it, because he's currently immune to energy. Oh, to projectile. So that was turret bot. Okay, so it could be Haka as well. Who's going to get more damage? Haka will actually lose some damage because of Punish the Weak. So I will use Hasty Augmentation on Ra. Let him use a power. Ra will use it. And he's going to just use his base power. And remember, it's going to get increased by 2 because of Hasty Augmentation. So it's going to do 5. And this will destroy the Disintegration Ray. Immune to fire. And there you go. He's been dealt 7 more damage. Destroy Disintegration Ray. So good. He won't get to do anything. I'm not going to sacrifice any equipment cards to bring B-Bot out. Not super important, so skip. She draws another Platform Bot. And Platform Bot that's already in play is going to deal 3 damage. Great. And then Raptor Bot's going to deal 4. Go, my robots. We both have robot minions. That's kind of cool. Unity has your robot golems. Omnitron has robot drones. Another hostage situation's been played by the environment. So again, I cannot play hero cards. At the start of the next environment turn, I believe I can discard cards to get that going. But he's going to play a drone, assault drone. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP X melee damage, where X is the number of drones in play. So right now that will be 1. But he's going to play another one right now. Self-aware, plays a drone or component from his trash. He could play the component. Wish he did not. The Disintegration Ray, I believe, is a component. Let me outlook in just a second. So he's going to hit Ra, which is fine, and regain 3 HP because of the repair bot. Let's actually take a look at his trash. So yes, the Disintegration Ray is a component. So good to know. So I for sure want to take out these drones. Do I rampage now? Oh, I can't because hostage situation is out. Okay, so I will just swing into the assault drone for 3. Unfortunately, it's still alive. Is it considered to have the lowest HP? I could say no because technically the repair drone also has 4. I don't know why I would. I guess if I was doing damage to both with Teaha and it happened to pick assault drone first, then that would let me do the lowest to the repair drone instead. But he's only doing damage to 1, so yes, it goes up by 1, so he does 3. He draws Mirror. 2 damage, draw a card. Mirror is straight up better than his default hero power, so if I ever am playing Mirror, I'll probably just never use his base power again. Unless Omnitron does that thing where he destroys equipment cards again, which would be very upsetting. Again, I can't play cards, so I can do 3 damage. Let's see, does Tachyon have any of those deal 1 damage to everything cards? I think this is Accelerator Assault. Does each non-hero target 1 melee damage? Is Omnitron immune to melee? He is. Well, that's going to get wasted, unfortunately. But not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and use Pyre against the repair drone, and it's going to go up to 3 because of the staff, so that's 3 fire damage. Now they're both at 1, which sets them up perfectly for Tachyon. But remember, we have to sacrifice. We have to take 2 damage to keep pushing the limits around. So do I want Tachyon to deal herself 2 sonic damage? Remember, if I say no, this card is destroyed. So I'm going to say yes. So she'll somehow hit herself for 2. I guess that's just her physical endurance trying to run around the planet, pushing the limits. Oh, right. She can't play cards. Wow, I totally forgot about that. Okay. Well, that's upsetting. Okay, I'll do Research Grant to draw 2. And discard 1. Go ahead and get rid of Synaptic Interruption again. Well, in that case, I'm going to have to waste a lot of my robot's damage killing these drones, because I can't be up in the future. Because the more drones, the worse. You know, this thing will do more. The assault drone will do more damage based on the number of drones, and I have to kill drones in order to get damage onto Omnitron. So that's fine. I don't have any robots. I do have another platform bot. What could I sacrifice? Whose equipment could I sacrifice? Another staff. The staff is the only thing I can sacrifice. I really don't want to do that. That's the only staff I have left, I believe, in his deck. So I will skip. Supply crate. When this card enters play, draw a card. Now I can sacrifice this, which I might do to get another platform bot out. Stealth bot. This bot is very useful against certain villains. Not super useful, I don't think, here, but when it reduce damage dealt to this card by 1, whenever a hero target would be dealt damage, you may redirect it to this card. There are certain bosses, or certain villains that do several instances of 1 damage each, and each instance is transferred separately to Stealth Bot, and so he can absorb that 1 damage. Even though it's 3 total, he would absorb 1 and then 1 and then 1. So Stealth Bot can actually make some villains very easy. But that's not this one. We'll go ahead and kill off the repair drone. And then our raptor will be... Oh, he's immune to melee. Yet another misplay. That's okay. That's alright. Yeah. I didn't think ahead. Okay. At the start of the hero, this is for hostage situation. At the start of the environment turn, each player can discard 1 card. I definitely want to do that. Let's go through Haga first. Does he need all these rampages? He probably doesn't need a second punish of the week. I can't imagine I'm ever going to want to do this again if it ever gets destroyed. So, there we go. And then Raw. 1 target, 1 fire damage, use an additional power. That might be really good. I think I'll get rid of Summon Staff. Because again, I think both staffs are either in play or in the trash. And I can only search my deck here for the staff. I can't search my trash, so those cards are basically doing nothing for me. Gonna give me a free discard. Destroy an environment or ongoing. You know, I could actually use Blinding Speed to get rid of his adaptive plating. That would actually probably be very useful to do. But for now, I think I'm going to get rid of Sonic Vortex. Deals up to X targets 3 sonic damage, where X is the number of burst cards in your trash. This could do a lot of damage to a lot of enemies based on burst cards in the trash, but there's not a lot of enemies. There's not a lot of minions or villain cards in Omnitron's deck, or at least I'm not going to leave a bunch out at once. So Sonic Vortex actually loses some value here. So get rid of it. And then Unity, I think we'll go ahead and drop, not Platform Bot. Maybe Inspired Repair? Nah, I'll get rid of Robot Reclamation. Haka got to draw, and he drew another Dominion, which isn't helpful now. Traffic Pileup. Players cannot draw cards now either until I do 10 damage to this Traffic Pileup. So I guess I have to destroy the cars that are in the way. Let's hope that the civilians are out by that time. Sedative Fletchets. Omnitron deals each hero target 5 damage. Destroy all hero ongoing cards. Ouch. Ouch. 5 damage to everything. There's no point. There's no reason to change this order here. So they're all going to take 5 damage, including the bots. The bots will take 5 as well. So the platform bot will die. The raptor bot will die. And the turret bot will take 5. I have to just destroy all these. I don't think there's no order that matters here. So punish the weakened Dominion I'll lose. I have another Dominion, so that's okay. Pushing the limits is unfortunate, so is Research Grant. Living Conflagration, not a huge deal now, but I'm just going to go ahead and destroy all these cards. We know what they are, so fine. Another Repair Drone. Alright. Well, he's immune to melee, isn't he? Yeah. Could have gone better. I'll play Mirror. Remember that Mirror is just straight up better. 1 target 2 melee damage and draw a card versus 1 target 2 melee damage. So I just swing, hit their... Oh, I can't draw cards because of Traffic Pileup. That's fine. I will figure out some way to deal with it. Remember, I can't draw, so it's fine. Still have my staff, thank goodness. I might play Flame Barrier now. First time Raw is dealt damage by a target each turn. Raw deals that target 2 fire damage. By the way, I don't think I have any healing at all. No, Haka has a little bit for himself. But for the most part, I don't have any healing. So, I'm going to have to just kill Omnitron before I'm dead, before I'm killed. One target, one fire damage, use an additional power. I only have one power in play, unfortunately. There's one ongoing card in play for the villain, so that's not going to be that great. One target, 5 fire damage. I don't have a bunch of great plays here, so I think I'll go ahead and use Fire Blast on the traffic pileup. Did 6. Then I will use Pyre. Go ahead and knock out this repair drone. Again, losing 1 HP for that, but that's alright. Or losing 1 point of damage. He's not going to draw. I think I'll go ahead and use Blinding Speed to destroy adaptive subroutine, adaptive plating subroutine. Because that's been causing me some trouble. Well, only because I've not been playing around it. I've been playing poorly, and so it was causing me trouble. Actually, no, I want to keep that. Oh, I don't get to draw it, though. Oh well. Right, Unity's going to hit the traffic pileup with Platform Bot. Going to play Supply Crate. Oh, yeah, I couldn't draw. That's fine. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. Use Bot Hack to destroy Supply Crate, so I can play Platform Bot, because I want to do the damage to traffic pileup now, so that for the future I don't have to deal with it. And that was it. That was a fast turn, but I was just kind of cleaning house. Rooftop Combat. All damage increased by 1. When this card enters play, destroy all other environment cards. Well, I could have just skipped it, huh? I could have just ignored the pileup, and this would have gotten rid of it. But you never know, right? You never know what's going to happen. So, when this card enters play, destroy all other environment cards. While this card is in play, environment cards cannot be played. When the hero targets deal non-hero character 10 or more damage in a single round, since this card entered play, destroy this card. Okay. So that should not be a problem, dealing 10 damage to him. Another adaptive plating subroutine. Go figure. Okay, gonna play an extra drone. An automaton drone. I said it right this time, I think. Now I really want to Google it, but I won't. I'll continue to call it both. How about that? Rooftop Combat is going to increase the damage by 1. Remember, this deals damage equal to its current HP. So going to do 5 to Haka. Haka's down to 18 now, about halfway through his HP pool. I think I will play Dominion. Remember what that will let me draw a card whenever an environment card is destroyed. Haka of Shielding, very similar to Haka of Battle, except for it reduces damage that I take depending on the number of cards that I sacrifice. So I think I'll use Flames. Well, no. I guess I'll go ahead and set out Drawn to the Flame. Raw deals each non-hero target X fire damage, where X is the number of villain ongoing cards in play. There is one ongoing in play, so that will let me deal with both the automation drone and deal 2 to him. Actually, it would do 3 to him, because the staff and rooftop combat. So the drone is dead, and I'll deal 3 to Omnitron, which worked out very well. He's immune to fire now, don't have to worry about that. Oh, there's another staff. Well, good, just in case that one gets destroyed. So I think what I want to do... Oh, here's the card that I was talking about. This is the big one. Tachyon deals 1 target X melee damage, where X is the number of burst cards in the trash. So this card is worth 8 damage right now. 8 damage, plus 9, I guess, because of rooftop combat. I think I will actually use Hypersonic Assault. Well, no, you know what? This actually doesn't matter that much, because Omnitron is not dealing a lot of damage to us. Although he did when he did 5 to everyone. And he destroyed all his ongoing cards. So, Tachyon deals each non-hero target 1 sonic damage. Targets dealt damage this way cannot deal damage till the start of your next turn. So let's go ahead and play this. I'll hit him for 2 sonic damage. He becomes immune to sonic. But that doesn't matter. I don't think anybody else does sonic damage. Check rapid recon. No, I don't want to destroy that. Or discard that. There you go, I just drew it. Onto Unity. I'm going to hit for 4. I don't think I'll have any problem dealing 10 damage to 10 damage to Omnitron this turn, so it means rooftop combat is probably going to be destroyed. Now I think I do want to play Inspired Repair here. Draw a card, play a card, and heal the turret bot. So I drew Flash Forge, discard any number of cards, search your deck for X mechanical golems and or equipment cards, and put them in your hand. X is equal to the number of cards you discarded. I don't think I want to play that, though. Do I? Let's see, I could discard B-Bot and Stealth Bot, because I'm not going to gain a ton of value. I guess I could get Raptor Bot and Platform Bot back, right? Yeah, let's do it. Wait, do I search my deck or my trash? Yeah, your deck. That's still okay, I think. Go ahead and get rid of them both. Although, wait, this can destroy an ongoing, so maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just stop there. Okay, Champion Bot. This card cannot be played. Increased damage by Unity, dealt by Unity and Golems by 1. What's Modular Workbench? Discard 1 card if you do. Oh wow, this is actually really good. Discard 1 card if you do. Put 1 mechanical golem from your hand into play. I think I'm going to take that. I actually kind of like that better. I think I like that better. That way anything I do play, well, no, maybe not. I think another Raptor Bot would just be good. Again, what kind of equipment do I have that I can go through? Mirror, but he doesn't. Haka does not have another one he can play. Staff of Ra, I do have another staff. It's right there. So maybe I will do that. I'll go ahead and get his Raptor Bot out, and he'll get some more damage. So let's do that. Let's destroy. Poor Ra keeps losing his staff. Unity just keeps turning them into robots. There we go. There, a Champion Bot. Alright, so he's going to do 4. The Platform Bot will do 4. It's Omnitron. And then Raptor Bot. Rooftop Combat was destroyed. So I finally dealt that extra 10 damage. I wasn't sure if it would get destroyed immediately or when it came around to the environment turns again. So that answers that. Dominion gets Haka a card. There's a little bit of healing I was talking about for Haka. And the Raptor Bot will hit him for 4. And we lose that +1 because rooftop Combat is gone. He's immune to melee. Unfortunately, that means Haka is not going to be able to do anything. Cramped Quarters Combat. So we had Close Quarters Combat and now Cramped Quarters Combat. This is actually bad for me. Change the type of all damage to melee. Everything is, he's already immune to melee, which means I'm not going to really be able to do any damage to him. But I can destroy any and all bots that he plays this turn, so that's really good. Repair Drone, right, and an Assault Drone. Just going to do 2 damage to Ra. Oh, 3. Huh? Number of drones in play. Oh, play, +1. Okay, I see. Alrighty. Well, I can hit the bots, I think. I think that would be worth it. I did pick up Savage Mana before. Whenever Haka destroys a target, you may put that card beneath this card, and then I can use a power to destroy all cards beneath this card and deal 1 target X toxic damage, where X is the number of cards destroyed this way, times 2. So pretty good. This is especially useful if I want to take a card out of trash or something, right? Because every time I destroy a drone, it goes into his trash. But if I could set it up to where Haka was killing every drone, they would go underneath Savage Mana and not into Omnitron's trash. So he would actually gain fewer drone plays, because remember, every other round he plays an extra drone from his trash. So that could be pretty cool if I could figure that out. I don't think I'm going to, though. There's no point in using Rampage. All the damage that I deal needs to go on these robots here, because Omnitron just is immune to damage. So, Ground Pound. Non-hero cards cannot deal damage. This might be useful. Discard 2 cards or destroy card. I think I'll do Ground Pound. So I need to discard 2 cards. So I think I will get rid of Hawk of Shielding and then one of the Rampages. Go ahead and use Mirror. 2 damage and draw a card on the Assault Drone. Get to draw a card, another Hawk of Battle. An Elbow Smash, which is just a one-shot, deals some damage. Raw is going to go. He's going to play Flame Barrier now, because Raw has been hit so many times, and it would be so nice to bounce 2 damage back. Oh wait, I should have played the Staff. Oh well, that's okay. I'll just finish off the Assault Drone. I don't know how fire damage... I don't know how something called Pyre, where you're clearly casting a fireball at someone, can get turned into melee damage because you're up close, but that's okay. Okay. So Omnitron can deal damage again. Deal each non-hero target 1 melee damage. Not gonna... I think we'll play Fleet of Foot. Let everybody draw a card. And drag a card up to play it. Oh, because she can play one. What's my trash looking like? Still 8. Really? This should go into the trash. Oh no, I need to play. Yeah, okay, I see. So I could do 16 damage if I used Lightning Reflexes and play 2 cards, double Lightspeed Barrage. So I need to remember how much damage that is, so that when he gets down to 30 or so, I might just check and see if I can kill him instantly. I think we'll just go ahead and use Accelerated Assault, just to get more... right, he's immune, so... But just get more burst cards in her trash. The more the better. I do not want to discard that, I want to draw that. Thank you. On to Unity. Let's see. Platform Bot will do the same amount, yeah, so there's no point not to do this. So it's destroyed, and unfortunately Platform Bot and Raptor Bot will get nothing done. Yeah, I don't quite understand why this is good. At the end of your turn, either take 1 Mechanical Golem from play back into your hand, or destroy this card. At the start of your turn, I guess it lets you play an extra card. But I have to get rid of a bot. Can I play a bot? Is that what that means? Or can I just play anything other? I'm sure I can't play a golem, because like these golems say you can't play it from your hand. So I guess if I have 2 mini golems, then I need to get other things out into play. That's what Scrap Metal's for. But I'm going to skip my play. Champion bot would actually be kind of good to get out here. But I don't think I have anything I want to... No. So I'll just skip. So Unity did big fat nothing. Which is okay. Again, both Platform Bot and Raptor Bot are going to attack, but since it's all melee, it doesn't matter. He's immune to melee. Cramped Quarters Combat gets destroyed. Dominion will draw a card for Haka. Drew a second mirror, so now I can sacrifice that mirror if I need to Unity. Impending Casualty. Hey, look at that. There's Omnitron right on the card. It's like they knew. At the start of the environment turn, each hero may destroy 1 of their ongoing cards. This card deals any hero target that does not destroy an ongoing card 3 psychic damage. At the end of the environment turn, 1 player may discard 1 card to destroy this card. So the end of the environment turn is actually happening right now. So we can just discard a card. So who's got a lot that they can get rid of? Oh, I know. Tachyon. We want cards to be in your trash. Yes. Let's put cards in trash. That's 10 burst cards in her deck. Or in her trash, so that means that's 20 damage with my 2 Lightspeed Barrages. So he's actually closer to death than he looks. Omnitron is. Electro Pulse Explosive. At the start of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target X lightning damage. Wow, where X is the current HP of this card. Ouch. Another assault drone. Ground Pound, however, cannot do damage. Or he cannot do damage because of Ground Pound. Which is good. Okay, well. What do I do? I think it's a good time to play Haka of Battle and just throw a ton of damage onto Electro Pulse Explosive. I think that's would be wise. I could do 5 here, or I could get it a lot higher. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Haka of Battle, so I'll draw 2 cards. Now I need to discard. Redirect any damage that would be dealt to a hero target by the environment card to Haka. Destroy this card. I don't want to do that because Haka's a bit lower than the others. So here's 1. And I get rid of Haka Shielding. It's 2. Get rid of Savage Mana. And the Tamoko, since I have 2. Let's see. Vitality Surge is just what? Regain 2, draw a card. I think I'm going to hold on to both of these. So that's 4, 5, 6 damage to Electrofield Pulse. I think that plus all of Unity's robot should be able to take care of this. So that's fine. I'll stop. And then I will use Mirror. I wish I had Teaha. That would be nice because they would both benefit. We're gonna hit for 6. It's down to 9. And remember, every point of damage I do to it reduces the damage that it does. Oh, there's Teaha right there. So even if I get this down to 2 HP, let's say, and just kind of leave it there, it'd still be pretty good. Because it will only do 2 damage to everybody. But I think play the staff, regain a bit of HP, use... Is this better? I don't think it's better. This will do 1, 2. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. No, yeah, because some damage will be wasted here. I think I'll just straight up deal 3 to the Electropulse Explosive. Oops. Inferno. On to Tachyon. I could actually Hypersonic Assault. If I do that, I can just ignore everything for now, and then maybe Rampage next turn, just to kill everything. Kind of like that idea. So my combo for her, when we get 11, so that's 22. So when you get him down a bit lower, we're going to Lightning Reflexes and then double Light Speed to just kill him. I actually don't want to play Pushing the Limits. I think I'm kind of past that point now, just because people's HP are starting to fall below or close to half. And I don't want to push that too far in case he does something huge, like destroys all my ongoing or equipment or something, and I don't have a good play after that. So let's do Hypersonic Assault. Unfortunately, it's not a burst, but nothing will be able to deal damage, and I can maybe just ignore Assault Drone. Maybe. We'll see. Gonna use my power. Supersonic Response. Deals 1 target, 2 melee damage. Yeah, go ahead and toss that. So that's 24 damage now. In my super combo. Okay. This will be straight up 3, so I think it will be good for Turretbot to shoot the Assault Drone. Brainstorm. Deals up to 3 targets, 1 lightning damage, but I get to draw 2 cards. I kind of want to do that more than anything. B-Bot, and... Hey, there you go. Modular Workbench. Works pretty good. Deals up to 3 targets, yeah. So that's fine. Immune to lightning now, which is fine. 3rd target to be dealt damage, we don't want to deal to anybody on our team. And I'll skip. I don't want to sacrifice equipment right now. Drew Raptorbot, and now Platform Bot's going to hit. I think Raptorbot will actually deal 4, maybe even 5. So we'll see if we can't go ahead and wipe out yeah, 4 exactly. We'll go ahead and wipe out the Electropulse explosive. So that's good. That's just one thing I don't have to worry about. Let's see what the environment does. Another plummeting monorail. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals to 2 targets with the highest HP 5 melee damage. Omnitron is still pretty far up there, so I think I will just leave monorail going. Destroy all equipment cards. Deals each hero target. Oh, you know what? He can't actually deal damage because of I forget the name of the card, but what Tachyon she did. Alright, so Mirror, goodbye. And Staff of Ra, goodbye. Omnitron cannot deal damage because of Hypersonic Assault. Another component. At the start of the villain turn, Omnitron deals 2 targets with the highest HP 3 projectile damage. Destroy this card when Omnitron has dealt 7 or more damage in 1 round. Another component. All the components work the same way. They do something. If you do 7 or more, they're dead. So I think Tayaha is what I play here. What's he immune to right now? Energy damage. So Tayaha is a good play. Two targets. I do 2 targets to melee damage. I do want to hit the monorail some, right? Because I want to be able to kill it when I want to. Imagine if I was playing Absolute Zero and he just played that Destroy All Equipment card. Absolute Zero is nothing but equipment cards that stay on the field. That would have been devastating. Oh, here you go. Here's a good way I can regenerate some hit points for Haka. Haka of Restoration. Okay, Ra, what can you do? 1 target, 3 fire damage. It's pretty good. Basically, it's just better straight up than this power. His default power. Let's just play Summon Staff. I don't think there's any. No, there are no staffs left, so that's fine. But I still get to play another card. Hero characters are immune to fire damage until the start of your next turn. That's not going to do anything at all, I don't think. I don't think he does any fire damage anywhere. I'll play Blazing Tornado, which again is just a better power than the default one. And I think Flame Spike will let me use an additional power, so I can actually start using that to put some higher damage on Omnitron. And I know it looks like I'm only I'm only halfway through his HP, but again, Lightspeed Barrage is going to be a big part of this. What's currently looking at? Yes, 24 damage. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and push the limits. Let's do it. Let's push the limits. 1 target, 1 melee damage. Draw a card. I just want to start throwing away burst cards now. That's how I'm going to end this quickly. The electromagnetic railgun was destroyed because I just did 7 damage. Another pushing the limits. I didn't actually need that, but yes, I want to go ahead and sacrifice that. There should be 2 more burst cards that got played, so it's that 28 damage now. HUD Goggles. You may play an additional card during your play phase. It's nice. Okay, I want to just pour damage onto Omnitron. I need to just wrap this battle up here. Immune to projectile, not a big deal. Play the workbench, use its power. I'm gonna sacrifice scrap metal to play another Raptor bot. Wait, do I do this? Champion bot will increase the damage by 1, by 2. This will increase by 1, and then it will itself will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, I think I want to do 2 Raptor bots. I'll have one again hit the monorail, just because I want to have it easily killable. But everything else, it's gonna be 10 damage straight up. Oh, no, immune to melee. That's just silly. Okay, so this will do no damage. The second Raptor bot will do no damage to Omnitron. So the plummeting monorail, for some reason I'm going to destroy the plummeting monorail with all the people on it. Or maybe I'm just destroying something so that it doesn't plummet. I don't know. Dominion will let Haka draw another Haka of Restoration. Paparazzi on the scene. Heroes cannot use powers. At the start of the environment turn, each player may discard one card to destroy this card. Wow, so the paparazzi, you know, just never anything good. Well, this is going to be bad. At the start of the villain turn, Omnitron deals 5 energy damage to the hero target with the highest HP. Destroys card when 7 or more damage is dealt. Although I can't really deal that much damage. Actually, I can. Oh, that's 2 disintegration rays. The good news is they will both be destroyed when I do 7. I just have to make sure that Unity will be able to do 7. So Turret Bot will do 3. Platform Bot will do 3. And at least one Raptor Bot will get through. I don't know if 2 will because he's going to be immune to melee. So that should be 7. So I don't have to worry about the disintegration rays, I don't think. He's currently immune to melee damage, which means Haka is very useless. So I just heal him. Heal for 2. Take another Tayaha. Can't use power. Draw a card. Alright. Remember, I can't use powers, so I'm going to want to... 1 target, 3 fire damage. All other targets, up to 5 other targets, 1 fire damage. Oh, there's a staff right there. How did I think I didn't have a staff? More healing, which is good. I'm not going to get to play any powers. Ugh, that's so depressing. Thank goodness Unity does not rely on powers. Yes, I will deal 2 sonic damage so that pushing the limits can stay in play. Alright, let's see what we're up to. 14, so 28. Go ahead and play that. It's not going to hurt him, but it's going to get rid of a burst card. I wish I had something to draw more. Nothing else. I'll go ahead and play Hood Goggles, just in case I need them for something. And I might as well play Hypersonic Assault so he doesn't do damage. There you go. Got 1 damage through. Okay, can't use powers, right. So she'll draw 2 because of pushing the limits instead of 1. And this fight is about to wrap up. Turret Bot will hit for 3. It goes through because it's projectile damage. Immune to projectile damage, though. Don't need another modular workbench out. Oh, you know, I can't use powers, so I can't get Champion Bot out. So I've done 3, and that's 3, and that's 5. So it should still be okay. Do I need a second one out? No, because if he plays the Destroy All Equipment card that he's done before, then I'll just lose both. And that would be bad, so I'll just skip. I can't play, but Raptor Bots and Platform Bot will still do damage. So Platform Bot's going to hit for 3 energy damage. The first Raptor Bot will hit for 5. Both disintegration rays were destroyed because I did 7. So that's good. And again, he's immune to melee, so the second Raptor is actually going to do nothing. So, barring some unforeseen awful thing that's going to happen, yeah, we are all going to discard, get rid of that awful paparazzi thing. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. It doesn't matter terribly, I don't think, what I discard right now, because, again, barring something really terrible happening, he's going to die in this next turn. Good. Let's see what the environment does. Impending casualty. Start of the environment turn. Each hero may destroy one of their ongoing cards. This is the one where at the end of the environment turn, I can just discard a card. So, whatever. We'll just discard something. It doesn't really even matter what. So that was another that just did nothing. Another environment card did nothing. Alright, let's see what Omnitron does. This is his last... Okay, I don't think this is going to affect it all, but each hero is going to take 5, and then we're going to destroy all ongoing cards. Oh man, I love Hypersonic Assault. So 5, 10, 15, 20 damage is prevented right here because of that. So Ra's gonna lose 3. Ongoing cards, Haka will lose 1. I don't think this is gonna matter ultimately. I think he's dead still. But let's find out. All those ongoing cards get destroyed. Again, this component's just gonna get automatically destroyed because we're gonna do a ton of damage. Actually, you know what? I'm only gonna be able to use 1 Lightspeed Barrage right now because of his armor plating, adaptive plating. This thing has been a huge pain in the butt. Huge pain in the butt. Okay, so he's immune to melee. Yes. It's unfortunate that the first person and the last person to go are both melee. Just very unfortunate. What do I even play? I guess another Vitality Surge. Hitting him won't do anything, so skip. That's okay. If not this turn, the next turn. It's Inferno. Yeah, I think I'll use Inferno. Oh, but if I do this, he'll become immune to fire, so I'll be able to do that. His normal power. If I do Inferno, he won't be able to use his normal power. I keep saying this and that without actually referencing. Hopefully you're following my mouse cursor. Okay, I'll just do this. One target's going to take 6 damage. 5 plus the Staff of Ra. I'm pretty sure he's going to die. Oh, look at this. I can destroy the staff to do 3 damage. 3 projectile damage. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yep. Oh, interesting. So destroying the Staff of Ra still uses the Staff of Ra plus 1. It's actually pretty good to know. I didn't know that. He's down to 19. I can't see how he's going to make it through the end of this round. I just don't see it. Alright. So, he's not immune to melee. This is going to be melee. Yes, he's not immune to melee, correct? He's immune to projectile damage. Good. So I will just go ahead and play Lightspeed Barrage. 16 damage. Look at that. Look how good Tachyon can be after, and granted, it's been a bunch of rounds. Just go ahead and skip. It's been a bunch of rounds, but she's doing a lot of damage now. She could do it again next turn, too, if she wanted to. Okay, Turretbot's going to get the honor of finishing off Omnitron. Turretbot from Unity will do the last bit of damage. And there goes Omnitron. And there he is, all broken and defeated. Awesome. Well, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'm not sure who I'm going to take on next. That was all the difficulty 1 enemies. I think there's about 3 or 4 difficulty 2, so that's going to take us a while to get through, but it's only going to get harder from here. I don't know if I'm going to be replaying bosses if I lose to them, at least at first. I kind of want to get through them all before I start replaying, unless I get really close and I just barely lose. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thankfully, I've not had anybody incapacitated yet at all. It's actually kind of a big deal when they get incapacitated. They're still a part of the fight. But hopefully you get to see that soon. So, thanks so much for joining me for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.